St. Michael's Place, Pecan Street, and everybody knows Jay Cox. And Mr. Cox, welcome back to the program, my friend.
David, good to be here.
Good
to have you guys with us today.
Thank you, sir.
Good. And got a little rain going on outside, and been dry around here, but
it has been.
Things are going well. And tell you what, the kids are getting ready to go back to school.
School time. It's back to school.
It is. They. I know around my house we've been scrambling around trying to buy school clothes but I tell you what's good for me. I'm fixing to take a couple of days off and spend some time with my kids before they go back to school.
There you go. There you go.
Here at St. Michael's, I don't get to take very many days off. It's so busy all the time, and so I'm kind of looking forward to that. But I know y'all are gearing up for football season.
Absolutely.
Greyhound.
Go Hounds.
Go Hounds. It's that time of the year, so looking forward to that. And but things are going good here at St. Michael's, and we need some staff. We need to hire some CNAs. If anybody's watching this video, we need some CNAs, and we have some positions open in nursing as well. So we would like to just offer that opportunity to come out and fill out an application with us. We have some spots available, all shifts. So we're hiring right now. So.
CNAs are entry-level positions.
Yes.
That can lead into bigger and better things. I mean, you have to start somewhere in the nursing program. Talk a little bit about what's required of CNAs and what they're expected to do when they come to work here. And I know it's a great place to come to work. It's a great place to get started.
Well, actually, you have to have a license for a CNA, and the CNA deals a lot with personal care of the residents, with some of the more intimate care, and so. You know, it's part of, to be honest with you, it's the kind of the backbone of a nursing home. The CNA it really can make or break the reputation of a nursing home, because if you don't have good, solid personal care of the resident, you know, the word can get out fast if you have good personal care or not. So we want good CNAs that have a heart to take care of these residents, because you know, when you get to a certain age, certain things like showering and, you know, using the restroom, feeding, getting dressed, you know, those kinds of things where, you know, growing up when you take care of those things on your own, now when you have to have assistants doing those things, you know, those are more private times. And so, one, we want to make sure we have trained professionals. And then someone that's caring, because you know, you wouldn't want just anyone to help your loved one with those things. So we want to make sure we have trained professionals, people that care, people that are patient, people that have a heart for it. So, you know, we're looking for those types of individuals, not just not just someone that you know is just looking for a job, but someone that really that sees it as a calling for their life.
I've said this a lot about being in this business. You have to have a calling for this. This is not a paycheck job. This is not one of those. Well, I'll just go to work and I'll put in my 8 hours and go home and everything. I mean, you got to really have that giving heart to work in this type of environment, and you need caring folks is what you need.
Yes. You know, one of the things you think about, I know as for me, and of course, you know, I don't work in those positions. I do admissions. But even in my position, I go home, I find myself, even when I'm sitting on the couch or laying in bed at night, I sit and sometimes wonder what's going on, you know, here at the nursing home. I wonder, you know, is everyone being taken care of, or is this being handled, is that being handled? It's one of those things that kind of gets in your blood, you know. You think about the residents, and we're here with them so much that they kind of become like your family.
Absolutely.
And so, and that's what we want. We want that connection made. We don't want it to be just another individual that you see, or it's just an acquaintance. We want our employees to be connected, you know, kind of like a family atmosphere. We want our employees to care about our residents, because when you have that caring aspect, then that's going to carry over into the care that you give, and it's not just a job, but it's a lifestyle. You know, that caring atmosphere will carry over into the work that you do, and so, you know, it's not that we try to carry it home with us, but you know, when it
just carries with you, doesn't it?
When it gets inside of you, it does. You know, you carry it home, you think about it, you know, it becomes who you are, you know.
If people are interested in becoming a CNA and interested in going to work for what I call an up-and-coming company in just St. Michael's Place, what do we have to do? Who do we contact and what do we have to do?
Well, first of all, you know, we don't offer training at this time, but you can contact like ASU Newport. Of course, you know, we are we want people to support our local college, you know, keep it here in Jackson County. There are training programs at ASU Newport, so we definitely want people to stay here locally, and you can get training there. And nowadays, even in the high school, so we encourage you know, kids in high school, they can get into that training while they're in high school, and so when they graduate high school, and you know, my son in Newport High School is in the School of Innovation, and y'all may have, you know, be aware of some of the programs in high school now. You know, they offer School of Innovation, and through some of those programs, you know, they can get into the healthcare side of things even while they're in high school. And when they graduate high school, they can already be at the place where they can take that certification and get right out of high school as a CNA. You know, and so don't hold me to all the regulation there, but I know that some of those courses can be done, you know, while they're in high school. So, you know, the programs are set in place so that, you know, even right out of high school, they can start to work pretty quickly. So you know, the field's there, the education's there. You can start, but to start with us, if you have a license already, just come right out, fill out an application, and we'll put you to work quickly. You know, there's just about a 3-day process of a background check, and you know, a couple of tests that we have to run. You know, regulation, TB skin test, things like that. We have to kind of check you out a little bit, and other than that, we want to get you to work as quickly as possible, and then we actually have been known to have a little better pay rate than some of our competitors. And that's always a good thing.
You bet you it is.
Better paycheck's always a good thing.
Like that, don't you, my friend? Yes, a little extra on that paycheck for doing your job. You bet. Well, Jay, we appreciate you taking time to visit with us. We're at St. Michael's Place, Pecan Street, and good things happening out here. We need CNAs. If you're certified and qualified, give us a call, and like Jay said, we'll put you to work.
Yes, sir.
Jay Cox, good to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
St. Michael's Place, Pecan Street in Newport.